Welcome back to Olympus Critics. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a like for the algorithm that does help the channel grow. So we got some interesting comments from the showrunner of the God of War series that's supposed to be airing on Amazon Prime, Ronald D. Moore. He said he's not a gamer. He said he tried to play the games. He couldn't get a handle on the controllers. And yeah, that started some backlash. He said he tried. I don't necessarily think that's anything wrong with it. I mean, if he's doing his research, he's watching probably some gamers playing the game, or watching some YouTubers who do a lot of story details on the God of War franchise. I think that's something that he can do to know the source material instead of playing the game, getting the feel for it. If he's studying it, doing his research on it, I think that's fine. I know some people don't like that he said those comments. I didn't really see anything wrong with it, but I would have liked to have heard, is he doing his research on it? Is he finding out about the lore? Is he talking to the game developers, getting a feel for why this game is so beloved? And he said that they greenlit 2 seasons for Amazon. A lot of questions are being asked. Is he going to do the Greek mythology version of God of War? Is he going to tap into that, or is he just going to bypass it and just jump to Norse mythology? I hope he doesn't do that. I hope we get straight into the Greek mythology instead of doing the Norse mythology. If he's going to do that, I know a lot of people fall in love with that version, Christopher Judge version of the Kratos storyline, but I just think it would be a big mistake just to bypass what he went through, Kratos that is, what he went through in the Greek, as a Greek, a Spartan, all that with Ares. And they're gonna have to have a big budget around this. But it seems like to me they're gonna tap into the Norse mythology, which I just think is a big mistake, just ignoring the Olympics. I mean the Olympians and all that. But I want to know what you guys think about this, because I've been making videos about, Mortal Kombat. It's not having the right people surrounding it. And then you got Fallout, which is on Amazon. They got Jonathan Nolan, who did a fantastic job the first season. Now we got this guy. He's taking over this franchise because the previous showrunners, Sony and Amazon, they wasn't happy. They didn't like what they were putting together. And now you got this guy who has a pretty good resume. I mean, he's the creator of Outlander. That's one of Star's popular shows on that channel. You also he was one of the creators for All Mankind on, I think that's Apple TV Plus. I have not seen this show, but it seems like a lot of people like that series. He was one of the showrunners for Battlestar Galactica, which has a huge following from that sci-fi series. So he has a pretty good resume for doing this show. We just gotta wait and see what is he gonna do. They chose him. Like I said, that resume sounds very impressive. Like, Outlander is a very popular show on Stars. For All Mankind, I've heard people say it's pretty good. Battlestar Galactica, I've heard people talked about it. I've never sat down and watched it. We just gotta hope and pray that he's the guy that can give us a proper adaptation of Kratos' story. But it just seems like they're gonna lean more towards the Norse. It just seems that way. And they're gonna skip through him dealing with Zeus and all them, which I just think would be a terrible mistake. I think they need to give us those first couple seasons is him dealing with Zeus and all those other Olympians. Then we go into the Norse mythology. But post comments, let me know what you guys think about this. What do you think they're gonna do? Do you think they're gonna tap into the Norse mythology and ignore the Greek mythology? Let me know. Does this scare you from him making these comments, talking about he's just not a gamer? Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel.